please stop raw dogging it if you actually want to quit porn. Now, I first started watching porn when I was 13, just a regular kid. Everyone else did it. It was normalised. It was told that it was good for me. Yeah, lowers prostate cancer, lowers anxiety. It's great. Well, I'll do it 3 times a day. Everyone else was, so I will too. But a few years of that, I stopped coping and saying it was good for me. And I was like, all right, this is weird. It's not normal. 2 random strangers on the internet having sex. There's a naked guy, it's gay. It's weird. It's weird, right? I feel guilty and shameful and just creepy after I watch it. They don't know who I am. It's not right, okay? So when I was like 16, 17, I tried to quit. Looked online, no fap, no fap, no fap. That's all people told me to do. No fap's the most popular porn quitting strategy where you just quit porn cold turkey. Hence, raw dogging it. That's what we're called, raw dogging it, right? We're making it hard for ourselves, okay? But I was like, all right, I'll get on to no fap. I'm not even addicted to porn anyway. This will be easy. I'll quit in a week. So I was watching porn twice a day at this point, by the way, 16, 17. I get onto NoFap for 1 or 2 days. I'm doing all right. I've not jacked off yet. I'm motivated. Then it was always day 3, all right? The second I wake up, motivation's gone. I feel depressed. And the urge, it's like urges from the past 5 months have caught up. The biggest urge I've had in years, right as soon as I wake up, and I relapse. Within 30 minutes of waking up, I feel so guilty about this that I relapse again. I tell myself, right, I've done it twice now. The day's not even started. The day's ruined. It's a write-off. I'll do it 5 times today and start again tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the new Monday. Today, it's fine. We'll move on. We'll just jack off loads. Today, that's the excuse. I'll start again tomorrow. I did that 200 times. Literally close to 200 times that happened. I guess I was retarded. Didn't think to maybe stop doing the same thing. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. I guess I was just insane, right? The reason it doesn't work so well, raw dogging it, is because you're making it hard for yourself for no reason, right? It's like buying a new game and starting on level 100. You're like, I don't even fucking know how to move. I just got this game, level 100. That's what you're doing. That's what I was doing. Because I was watching it twice a day, 14 times a week. Get onto NoFap, instantly to 0. Now people will say, well, wow, that's great progress. Look how fast you're going to quit. Instantly gone from 14 to 0, instantly. People say, wow, you're just going to quit immediately. All right, well, imagine a skinny kid walking into the gym, lifting 1 kilogram on the first week. Then on the second week, his trainer's like, go and lift the 50 kilogram this week. But what about the 2? No, 2? You're going to be small forever. Go lift the 50 kilogram. It's week 2. So we went from 1 kilogram 1 week, and then the second week you lift 50 kilograms. Would you say the same thing? Wow, you're going to be so big. Or would you say, retard, you're going to break your spine, sack your coach, and you're going to just give up forever? Okay? It's the same thing. 14 times to 0. It's retarded. It is stupid. You're going to miss porn too much because you're still addicted. You're dependent on it. You wouldn't tell a fat guy to never eat sugar again because that's all he's been eating. You'd take away one unhealthy meal and give him some healthy food, but keep some sugar so he doesn't go depressed, so he can slowly taper the addiction away to almost trick your mind, right? Just watching it less and less each week, and your mind won't even notice the difference. So that's bringing me to point number 2. Just watch it less each week. I like to call it retard maxing. A retard won't be thinking, well, I need to quit porn cold turkey because if I watch it more each week, or if I watch it at all, I'll just still be a loser. I won't get the benefits. Maybe I should try NoFap or that. Right? A retard doesn't think that much. A retard is thinking, well, I watched porn 14 times last week. Why not watch it 12 times this week? Why not 10 next week? And then 7 after that. Just keep going down. Not autistically thinking about it. Not overthinking anything. Just watching it less and less each week. Well, that's what I did. After years of NoFap, of negative progress actually, because it made me more addicted, I got onto this, watching it less each week, and within a couple months, 2 or 3 months maybe, gone from watching it twice a day, constantly thinking about it, second I wake up, just before bed, every single night, to doing it once a week, right? I did that in the space of 2-3 months, and I had this addiction for 6 years at that point. Simply, I turned my brain off and I just watched it less each week. It's simple. It worked so well because I could still watch porn, because when I tried to quit cold turkey, like I said, I get sad because because it gives me happiness watching it when I was addicted. And I was like, well, what am I supposed to do now? When you get sad, you turn to porn to make yourself feel not sad. But porn makes you feel like a sad little loser, which is going to make you watch porn again. It's a vicious cycle, right? So I was just watching it less each week, but I could still watch it. So I wasn't depressed. I was still motivated. I was like, all right, I'm going to quit porn and still watch it. Just watch it less and less each week. So my brain doesn't notice the difference, so it's not going to freak out. Because when you quit cold turkey, it's going to freak out. It's going to be like, what's going on? If you stopped eating for a few days, you'd be fine. It'd be healthy for you. But your brain is going to be thinking, are we starving? Should we go in starvation mode? Obviously, if you stopped eating, you'd die eventually. Not with porn. But it's the same way your brain responds, okay? So you can still watch porn. Each week, you're going to be getting benefits, because the less you watch porn, the more benefits you get. You do not need to go 90 days without porn to experience the confidence of the lowered anxiety and stop hating yourself. You don't need to. Another no-fap lie. Because imagine getting to day 87, thinking you've got no progress yet, no benefits, and relapsing. You think almost 3 months of progress is down the drain because you go back to day 0. You don't stay on day 87, you go back to 0. So in your brain, 0 days of progress. 3 days away from day 90, you've not got, you're miles away now from all the benefits. You're gonna have to wait another 3 months. So make sure you're depressed and watch porn again. That's what NoFap does to you. So you don't need to be perfect to experience the benefits. Just watch porn less. You don't need to have a perfect diet to lose weight. Just have it better than before and you'll lose fat. And the final reason this works so well is because each week you make progress towards quitting, which feels great. Because if you've been on NoFap, it's 1 step forward and 3 steps back every single time. With this, it's consistent 1 step forward until you quit, while still watching porn and getting benefits. Keeps you motivated whilst watching porn simultaneously, and you'll quit. You'll quit younger than me if you're already younger than me. I'm 20, right? So try that. It's a lot better than rawdogging it, I promise. That's how you quit. I'm going to give you one extra tip, because why not? But if you need extra help with this, if you want to know where all these tips came from and more, and a free bonus section, click the link below. There's a big discount on right now. It supports me if you buy it, and obviously you'll quit even faster, and you'll get the free bonus section, which I think you'll like. The final thing I'll tell you to do is keep a post-nut journal, right? Bit weird, but whatever. Every time you finish, obviously I'm not saying quit porn cold turkey, like I said, but each time you do it, write down, you don't need to write down, so I watched this video today. I hope no one sees it. Just write down a few words of how you feel, right? Every time you write something down, it's never going to say, thank God I did that. I'm so grateful of watching porn and feeling like this. No, you're always going to think, well, this was for me anyway. Loser, shame, guilt, degenerate, feel weird, don't like myself, self-esteem gone down. I'd always used to write, I wish I could go back 10 minutes and not watch the porn, because I'll still want to watch it if I go back 10 minutes. And I'll feel uncomfortable because I'm not going to watch it even though I want to. But that feeling of uncomfortableness is infinitely better than the shame and guilt I currently feel now. Okay? I'd write that so many times. Point is, you'll look back over a few weeks and be like, not once have I enjoyed it. Not once have I been grateful I've watched it. I've always wanted to go back in time and literally do something, go to sleep instead. Because that is better than watching porn and having this awful feeling. If the pleasure was worth the shit feeling you feel afterwards, you'd write it. Feel kind of weird now, but it was worth it. Not once do you write that either. Don't matter how good the feeling is, for however long you do it, the feeling afterwards is always and always will be worse. So write that down and look at it. Each time you want to watch porn more than you should each week, just look at that and be like, maybe not. Right? Hope this helped. Subscribe if it did, because it's free and you can always change your mind later, and goodbye. By the way, no pressure, but under this video is my paid porn quitting secrets course. It just helps you quit porn faster, supports me, so once you feel like you trust me enough, you can check it out. There's a massive discount going on right now, so if you're interested, I'd do it now. And once you buy it, by the way, I'm going to give you a free bonus section which teaches you how to speak to girls, which becomes a lot easier when you quit porn.